Welcome to The Home and the Maker, sharing advice and encouragement about all topics homemaking and homesteading, and honoring the maker in all of it. Join Megan from Shine.fm for today's conversation.
The definition of homemaking is the creation and maintenance of a wholesome family environment. But why is that so important, and how do we take care of that environment well? Well, joining me today to answer these questions is Kate, who started her company Deep Clean, offering holistic cleaning, homemaking, and organizing help for families. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
So, your mom, you used to be a teacher, right?
Yes.
So what led you down this path of starting a cleaning and homemaking company?
Well, actually, like you said it, being a mom and a teacher working with kids, it was just like a lot all the time.
Yeah.
So I was looking for a change. I'm actually also into art and music. So I did a few classes and like an art studio thing.
Okay.
And I also did the homemaking company at the same time when I was like transitioning, leaving working with kids to doing my own business, whatever that would look like. And people really liked the homemaking company, and there was a huge need for it. So it's just kind of taken off and been a really good experience.
Yeah. So because I guess for me, it would be hard to walk into someone else's home and be like, I'm going to clean up your stuff, but you don't mind helping other people
really
clean.
Don't. Yeah. And they're so nice and just like grateful, and the energy is just really, really good. So a lot of the people that were able to help are parents. So I'm definitely used to the whole cycle of like, okay, let's tidy up and sanitize everything and just make home a place where families can rest instead of working, taking care of the family, and then there's a whole to-do list at home too.
That's awesome. For you, it's less of a like checklist, like clean this, but you understand where families are coming from.
Right.
So that's great. On your website or with Deep Clean, you also have it says Deep Clean, a Swedish homemaking company. So what is the Swedish aspect?
I'm Swedish, so my family is Swedish, and it's just kind of me bringing that element of like a personal element, I guess, and sort of like just a slowing down, being mindful, and yes. So like in Sweden, they have like sayings where you want things to be balanced and kind of more mindful, restful. So just trying to bring that into homes.
Makes it sound so peaceful.
Yeah, it really is.
So I saw this on Instagram that you had posted and thought that was cool. What is how do you say the word for like where you open the windows for a little bit every day?
Vadra?
Vadra?
Is that how it's spelled? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Vadra. Yeah, people talk about they're doing that in Germany too, and a lot of like countries, but basically having fresh air in the home is super important. Something that's common in homes is mold and like stale odors and just like things can get kind of gross. So you want to like freshen up the home by opening the windows for like 5 to 10 minutes a day at least in any season, which can be a challenge.
Here in the Midwest.
Yes. Yeah, where every other day is like a different climate.
Yes. So is that something that you like really encourage like your clients is like,
it makes a huge difference.
Open the windows. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I know it's especially getting into the springtime and like finally being able to open the windows again. It's like,
but then some people do have allergies and things like that. So, just having it for a time, having some fans on really just kind of moves the stagnant air and freshens up the home.
Yeah. So your company takes a holistic approach to cleaning. Why is that important to you?
For me, as someone who's like using cleaning products a lot, definitely a health reason. And I would say half of our client base prefers organic products in their homes because they have little ones or that's just their preference, which we always customize what we do for people's homes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes clients will be like, oh, you do your things a certain way, I know, but and I'm like, no, we don't. It's totally up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, we know, we kind of can assume some things we want to do, but it's totally up to their preference.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what would you say, like some examples of the things that you're doing like holistically compared to what traditional methods might be for cleaning?
Something that I found really helpful is using our steam cleaners.
Okay.
So everyone at my company has a steam cleaner that they'll bring with along with a bunch of other tools and supplies, but steam is just obviously it's just water, and so there's no added chemicals or anything, but it's like it's 99% effective at killing any germs, mold.
Yeah.
So that's like as natural as it gets.
Yeah.
I love that we have the steam cleaners that we bring.
Mm-hmm.
That's been really helpful. And we're also working on, and I'm still filling out like the legal paperwork for this, but we're doing this natural linen spray, like a room spray.
Mm-hmm. So
to be able to sell that, like you need to have the tax forms and everything. But yeah.
So in your natural spray, like what kinds of things like go into that?
Like
essential oils?
Basically, yes, essential oils, purified water, and a couple other natural ingredients like witch hazel and
so do you like spend your evenings sometimes just like crafting,
tinkering away? Yeah.
That's so fun. I love that.
Yeah, so we're still working on the design for the label. But yeah,
that's awesome.
we have like these glass amber bottles for them and can kind of customize the intensity of the scent too. I have some clients who they really don't like a lot of fragrance, which fragrance actually, like the term, that means they can put all these extra chemicals in. So that's something I'm also like researching into, like how pure is this essential oil and those different variables.
Like even just looking at something that says, it's a natural product, but it might have the fragrance label on it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's totally all natural.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's like a lot of products where you're like, what does this big long word mean? And it's actually harmful. And it's like, why would they even put it in there?
Right. Yeah. So moving on to like the organization aspect of homemaking. Why does organization matter in a home?
I love that question.
Yes. Like, why does the act of intentionally tidying up matter?
It matters so much, but it's also a big project to get into on your own. Even starting small, though, starting with a drawer that you might go into every day, your clothes, folding them a specific way, the order of them. We take a KonMari method course in my company. Like it kind of teaches you how to organize and how to help people declutter. When you do this, it like has such a profound effect. It makes you like way more motivated in your space.
Okay.
Because our brains will scan for things. Like if you're sitting down to work on homework or a work project, do you ever find yourself like being like, oh wait, let me start the laundry or let me just do this first?
Yeah. Like I know I have all these things that need done. I'm supposed to be focusing here.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, so it makes you a lot more motivated when you have things in order. It's totally mood elevating too. And even when it comes to like color components, like organizing things from like dark to light, like it just shifts your mood and it's really nice. I studied feng shui a little bit too.
Okay.
But that gets into like I was taking a very an extensive course on that, and it was just like taking some of the key components from that.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of a nerd about this stuff.
Yeah. Well, me too. I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
So when it comes to getting rid of stuff, like
Yes.
what is your advice, or like how do you help your clients who maybe have a hard time decluttering?
It is hard. And I've had a hard time with it too, because it's like, we want to keep our things.
Yeah.
Or
this is so sentimental.
Right. When it's like, sometimes you have to be a little objective about it. It's like, okay, yes, I got this hoodie at like my first swim meet or whatever, but there's tears in it and stains on it. Like, time to let it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel like certain clients want to hold on to a lot of things, but it brings so much peace when you're able to declutter. And if you look at it from, if you're donating, like, okay, this is going to go to someone who will get joy from it.
Sure.
Or is this still bringing me joy?
Yeah.
So
is there a mindful way to store some of that stuff? That like you don't have to part with it, but it's still, there's a way that you can still hang on to it, but it doesn't disrupt the peace in the home.
That's a good question. I think that people enjoy having keepsake boxes or baskets somewhere.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah.
So there can definitely be cute ways to store things. Like a lot of my son's milestone things, I don't have everything like framed and out, but I do have it like in a little basket.
Some people feel like they can thrive on clutter. Like, what is your take on that?
They need to come see me. No, I don't. That's a good question, but I mean,
you could probably, like, as you were saying, you could probably get into like the science of how our brain works with that and seeing clutter.
Yeah, and like our attachment styles. I think it definitely goes a bit deeper. And it's like, oh, well, challenge yourself and like try to, like, you have such a cute setup here. Where it's like everything has its place. That's something about organizing. And then it's like, I think it does have to do with our personal identity.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, these are my favorite things or like my best things. And having them out, clean, on display, simple.
Yeah.
When you have things organized, it makes it 10 times easier to clean too.
Yes.
So
remember being little and trying to like clean off the trophy shelves, and like it was my job to do the dusting. It's like so much to dust around.
Right.
Yeah. That makes so much sense. So you help busy families. For someone who's listening and they don't have a lot of time, like what are those like little things? You mentioned starting with a drawer, but like what are some little daily things that families can do to help keep the home intentionally organized on the daily?
I think that kind of breaking down, like something that my company does is we break things down into rooms.
Okay.
Or like, what can you do daily? What do you want to do weekly? It can be really easy to just kind of like do a basic cleaning when you have the time, but like actually getting into things and organizing, that will take some like intentional planning and scheduling in the day. So just kind of looking at your schedule and thinking, how can I make this more enjoyable?
Yeah.
Maybe like making tea and putting on some fun music. Like, listening to Shine or this podcast.
Yeah. For sure. Get some education while you
Yeah.
clean. So you already talked about your like developing the linen spray.
Yeah.
You're also working on dryer sheets too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I started, I wanted to have like a line
Mhm.
of certain products. And that's kind of the start to it.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome. How do you feel about like the wool dryer balls?
I like those.
Okay.
I use them.
Like, because I
Have
know that's a
you-
more natural option. I've had them a little bit, but
Mhm.
I don't have a ton of experience with them. So
I
I was just
think they're
curious if
good.
that's a good alternative as well.
Yeah. And I think you can also add essential oils to them.
I've heard that. Yeah.
So I think they're good with like bulkier
Okay.
items, towels,
Mm-hmm. Cool.
helping them, creating more air in like the cycle so they get
Yep.
cleaner,
Gotcha.
drier.
You're also developing an app to make, like, basically to help clients with managing their home, or at least, I
Yeah.
mean, you can dive into that a little bit. Like, what is the purpose behind the app? How does that help you guys? Just something that you guys are working on as you take your company further.
Yes. So the app's actually to help us deliver a completely customized experience for the
Mhm.
homes that we're at. And right now we're doing a more basic version of that while I'm still
Yeah.
studying the app development and connecting with some friends who
Mhm.
are into app
Yeah.
development. But yeah, like I mentioned, it's kind of, we like to talk to our clients about each room in the home
Mm-hmm.
and any specific thing they would like to have done and the frequency.
Yeah.
So it's pretty specific.
Okay.
So getting all those details, just making sure they have the most detailed,
Yeah.
or, if they want us to just use our discretion and jump in and
Yeah.
take initiative, we are definitely doing that too. So
Okay. Cool.
yeah, just so they can have more of an option.
Yeah. Something about your company as well. So with Deep Clean, some of the like revenue goes back to ocean cleanup. So why is that important to you, or like why are you so passionate about that?
I think like just with the name
Mhm.
Deep Clean, like we also want to expand that beyond the home.
Sure.
Like helping the environment has always been important to me. So that's just a small way that we can do that.
Yeah.
There are some different ways that I've been wanting to give back. Like there's a local women's shelter that we're going to start donating to as well.
Yeah.
So just kind of finding the best ways that we can give back
Yeah.
and make an impact.
Yeah. Like why would God have us so intentional about caring for our homes?
So it's a very, like I always say, that the work that we do is really humble, but it's also really transformative. And while we're cleaning, it's a very like peaceful time to just
Yeah.
like pray and put out a positive intention and a blessing into the home.
Yeah.
It can be super uplifting for the person who's helping someone in that position, but then also that like the person who's going to come home to this cared for home is
Yeah.
going to be super blessed by it, and
Yeah.
it's just a cycle of gratitude and
Yeah.
enjoy being a part of that.
Yeah. So, for you yourself, as you have started this work, as you have learned about organization or learned about cleaning, like, has God kind of revealed things to you about himself
Yes.
as you've done this?
Yes.
Okay.
So just, it's been a humbling experience. And it's also been something that's taught me like how much God just gives us and
Yeah.
how we can give to others.
I mean, even just cleaning up after your family members can sometimes be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to clean again, but like a gift it is to be able to serve other people in that way. So yeah, that's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time, for sharing about all the cleaning things and the importance of homemaking.
Absolutely.
And if you're watching or listening to today's episode, thank you so much. If you want to learn more about Kate's company, Deep Clean, you can reach out and visit her website, which is deepcleanhome.org, or you can find her on Instagram at DC Homemaking.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Home and the Maker podcast. And for other podcasts from Shine.fm, visit the Shine.fm podcast channel.